Hey there, everybody. Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday, new product review day. We've got another book review for you here. This is a brand new visual biography from my good friend and co-host of Friday Morning at the Funhouse, Mr. Martin Popoff, Judas Priest, a visual biography. Look at that, huh? Of course, this is the big hardback coffee table style book, Weimer Publishing. Martin's got a whole bunch of these. These are actual pleasure to read. So for those of you who've been following Martin's exploits on the book writing side, he's got plenty of books on a lot of these bands that you see in the visual biography format. Judas Priest no exception, which take more of a look at the band's history and the albums and the songs and all that sort of thing. And while these do have timelines in the band's history, this is more about the visual stuff, right? The live photographs, the studio photographs, all that good stuff. Lots of live photographs. So if you've seen any of these books before, you will know this is a must-have if you are a Judas Priest fan. Lots of great stuff here. And of course, unless you tell him otherwise, whenever you get a book from Martin, you get a nice little message there from him as well, which is always kind of neat. That's like Martin's style. But here, you get an introduction, and Martin, usually these, he talks a little bit about the prior books that he has of these particular bands and why this particular volume is going to differ quite a bit. I mean, some of these shots are great here. Look at that picture of KK right there. And all the photographs, especially the live ones, are noted as to where they were taken from. So that particular shot March 23rd, 1984 at the Brendan Byrne Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey, taken by Rudy Childs, and I actually was at that show. So pretty cool. So actually I've seen, there's a lot of photographs in here of shows that I have been to. But Martin takes you all the way through to the beginning. Of course, there's Alan Atkins and the early lineup of the band. And then you got, of course, the timeline. Talks about where everybody was born, first bands they were in, all that kind of stuff, the really early days of the band. But, for what most people are going to be interested in looking for are the wealth of photography that is included in this. Just gorgeous stuff, as well as like these great old ads for the albums. There you got Rock-a-Rolla, right? Debut album from the guys. Let me just see if I can dive into some really cool stuff here. I mean, this is what you're really looking for. It's from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Look at that. We even have some photographs from the man himself, Mr. Popoff, from shows he saw. I believe there's a bunch from up in Canada, if I remember correctly. I mean, look at this. Great stuff. And you get all throughout the year. So if you're a fan of the really early stuff, the 70s, you get plenty of photographs from the 70s. Look at how different they all look right back then, right? Rob with hair. Let's see if I can get you any other cool. Yeah, look at this great picture of KK. And we got Killing Machine, Hellbent for Leather there. And if you like, more, I can skip ahead to some of the 80s stuff. Here we got from the Baltimore Civic Center, Baltimore, Maryland. 1984. So now we're in, Defenders of the Faith time. Here's another great stuff of KK here. Just gorgeous. I mean, these books are amazing. If you're a fan of any of these bands that Martin has done these books on, you're going to just absolutely love this. And and he also dives into Fight and the Halford Band. We also take a look at the Tim Ripper Owens era as well, and then we go all the way up to Firepower, right? So we've got picture. We got Richie Faulkner. Andy Sneap is in this as well. So it takes you all the way up to, I believe this goes up to 2021, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so here's some real recent shots of the band through the end of the Firepower tour, which is now beginning once again, right? So, basically the Firepower tour, the extended Firepower tour was kind of cut off due to COVID, but that has begun once again. So yeah, just great stuff. Here's pictures of Halford, all right? So it covers like all the bases. He even talks about KK's new band in here as well. So there's that. But obviously they haven't done any touring yet, so I guess that's why that's not included. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Love these books. Love these books. Yeah, they take up a lot of room on the shelf. I've got a whole bunch of them now, but they're pretty impressive, and these are definitely things when you have your hard rock and metal buddies coming over, and you say, "Hey, check this out," and you pull one of these out, and it's like, "Oh," and then you leave them sitting there for an hour or so, because once they start digging into this, everything else that's going on is going to be forgotten. They'll be diving deep into this. So there you have it. martinpopoff.com, Judas Priest, a visual biography. If you are a fan, please go hook yourself up with one of these lovelies. Martin will take your payment via PayPal right off of his website, and you'll get it shipping from Canada, especially if you're here in the U.S. I got mine within a week, so it's pretty quick. And Martin is very, very fast with his shipping, so he gets stuff out. He's packing and shipping every single day. The man is a very hard worker, I will say. So check it out. Stay tuned next week for the UFO visual biography review that's coming up. I'll be showing you some inside information on that. So stay tuned for next Wednesday. And while you're at it, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. So remember, martinpopoff.com, Judas Priest, a visual biography. Check it out. You will love it. And we'll see you real soon here on the channel with more stuff. I am Pardo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.